Nithyanandeshwara Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanedars, Kotaris, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV, Ara TV and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha, cities sitting with us, having Nayana Diksha, Singapore Adinam, Surrey Canada, Houston Adinam, Vancouver Community Center, London, Puduvai Adinam, North San Antonio, Washington DC, Warrington UK, Madurai Adinam, Dubai Adinam, Tallahassee Florida, Hosur Adinam, Hong Kong, China, Trinidad Tobago, Ohio Adinam, Upland Los Angeles, Seattle Adinam, Vancouver Bhubaneswar, Toronto Adinam, Bogota Colombia, New Zealand Adi Arunachalam, Chennai Sripuram, Kuala Lumpur Adinam, Australia, New York Adinam, Los Angeles Adinam, Slovakia Košice, Suva Fiji, St. Louis Adinam, lot more cities are joining. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today, the 6th day of Meenakshi Brahmotsavam, Jnana Sambandar, establishing Shaivism in Madurai. I can use the word reestablishing Shaivism in Madurai. Is celebrated today on the 6th day of the Brahmotsavam because Sundareshwara himself established Shaivism and Sarvanyapita first in the Madurai, then Jnana Sambandar re-established. I have to again re-establish. We will do it. We will do it. When you read the history, after a long time, like Jnana Sambandar came, he had a debate with other pseudo-intellectuals and they tried to kill him by putting fire on the mud, putting fire on the Adinam, and then he had to heal the king, then prove his credibility and the credibility of Shaivism by doing various spiritual miracles, demonstrating the spiritual powers. Finally, he has to establish Shaivism. When you read it as a history from a remote point of view, after a long time, thousands of years, you may not know what Jnana Sambandar has gone through. You have to do all that again, only then you will know what Jnana Sambandar has gone through. what Jnana Sambandar would have gone through, only then you will have the respect for the Pita. That is the tapas, to sit in that Pita again, to revive, re-establish the Pita, to revive, re-establish Shaivism. The same people, I can say almost same people who are arising Jnana Sambandar are back. And fortunately, he himself is back. So he will prove he wins again. He will prove he wins again. Today is the day Jnana Sambandar re-established Shaivism in Madurai. That is celebrated, and Devi Meenakshi is gracing on Swarnamayura Vahana, the golden peacock vehicle with the pearl crown. Sundareshwara is gracing in Sarvalankara. Let's receive their grace. Chennai Sripuram, Annapurni Achi's 90th birthday. Achi blessings. With all the auspiciousness, health and long life, you will be with me, I'll be with you. Blessings. Let me enter into today's satsang. Ishavasya Upanishad, 10th verse. I'll continue to expand on Ishavasya Upanishad's 10th verse. Please listen. Anyate Vahur Vidyaya Anyata Pura Vidyaya Iti Shushrumadhiranam Yenastat Vichachakshire Anyatevahur Vidyaya Anyata Pura Vidyaya Iti Shushrumadhiranam Yenastat Vichachakshire. The translation goes, it is said that by Vidya, the knowledge cognized from the right context of grasping the truth. Please understand this verse, the 10th verse of the Ishavasya Upanishad, is trying to remind you the important truth of necessity to have a deep seeking alive. Understand, seeking is the fire, constantly helps you to reinvent yourself. I tell you, all the best things in my life, whether the best period I was healthy, I should say I am, not just I was. The best goodness I felt about me, please understand, this is one of the greatest wealth. Feeling good about you, feeling wow about yourself, the ultimate ability to do tyaga, sacrifice, and the amazing romance with the life. Everything, please understand, all the best things of my life was living in me when I was seeking. Even now it is living in me because I am established in seeking. Listen, even an incarnation is established in seeking. See, before my enlightenment, I was seeking enlightenment. Once enlightenment has happened, mind has disappeared, I realized I am the whole, I am the cosmos. But cosmos itself is not stagnant. It is constantly expanding. How can it expand if it does not have a seeking to become something more? So the very expansion of cosmos is fueled by the seeking of the cosmos. That is why I am saying, even after I realized I am the cosmos, my mind has disappeared but not seeking. Mind disappearing is only called as enlightenment, not the disappearance of seeking. Understand? That is why I insist enlightenment is ultimate, not final. Understand? Giving into your compulsory patterns, pattern compulsions, is suffering. Making the seeking as the compelling form of existence is enlightenment. Please listen. I am using little tall words. See, sometimes the tall words are required to tell you what I am talking about is a tall philosophy. If I am doing small talks, I can use silly words. But if I am explaining some tall philosophical truths, sacred secrets, tall words are required. Listen, giving into your pattern compulsions are not freedom. Unfortunately, the Western society is teaching you, Western civilization is teaching you, the materialistic civilization is teaching you, giving into your pattern compulsions is freedom, and they supply material for your pattern compulsions and swindle you, rob you. Giving into your pattern compulsions are not freedom. If you think that is the freedom, you are stupid. That's the right word I will use. You are stupid. Don't give in to your pattern compulsions. Make seeking as the compelling reality of you. Let the seeking be the first response from you. Let me define seeking. Please listen. Let me define seeking. Whatever I feel as me, what is that? It is constantly changing, dilly-dallying. Sometimes it feels good, sometimes bad, sometimes right, sometimes wrong, sometimes knowledgeable, sometimes ignorant. What is it? What am I? You should not even ask, who am I? Because the moment you say, who am I, you already assumed you are a being. You should only ask the word, what am I? Because you don't even know whether you are a being or some inanimate object. The word who am I comes with the presumption you are a being. Even that is not sure. Only when you realize who you are, you can be a being. Till then, you are just only innate existence. The compulsion. Understand, there are tons and tons of compulsions you may face in your life. Social compulsions, family compulsions, political compulsions, economical compulsions. But the worst compulsion is pattern compulsion. Pattern compulsion is the worst compulsion, where you are eternally imprisoned. Life becomes worse than hell when you are caught in pattern compulsions. Seeking is the antidote for all pattern compulsions. The place where you stay, your house, your office, just go into those places, you will see each place has a strong pattern associated. How much ever you try, the moment you go and sit in your bed, you will fall asleep, even if it is daytime. Even after sleeping 12 hours, you may think, I'll sit in my bed and do the work. No. No. The moment you sit, Nidra Devi just embraces you and calls you, my son, please come. And you are out. Please understand, patterns and pattern compulsions are associated even with places. Go to your office, automatically you will be restless, agitated, feel like biting everyone you see in front of you. Whoever is seen by you will have your blessings. With each place, certain patterns are associated. With Varanasi, seeking is associated. If you want to be out of your pattern compulsions, giving into your pattern compulsions, awaken the seeking in Varanasi. Be there. Be there in the may. May is not may, must. May is must. Let it not be may. May is must. Please understand, really I am telling you, each place is associated with certain patterns because those patterns are enriched, encouraged. Varanasi, seeking, is entertained, encouraged, enriched. That is why Sri Ramakrishna says, I saw Varanasi as a golden city. It is not built by just stone, brick, wood, mortar. It is built by intense seeking, prayers, the sacred sentiments of millions and millions and millions of enlightened beings and billions of devotees, visitors, pilgrims. Understand? Ramakrishna is perfectly right. He is perfect when he describes Varanasi. Whenever I sit in the Ganga in the boat and look at the Varanasi, I see millions of enlightened beings seeking and billions of devotees, prayers put together, personified. Each stone in Varanasi is one enlightened master's seeking. The martyr binding the stones is billions of devotees seeking and prayers. Each place radiates certain pattern. Each place radiates certain pattern. Understand? Varanasi is all about seeking. 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 Constantly keep your seeking alive. What am I? What is it I see all around me which I tag as world, which I classify as world? Before accepting any friend request, you try to see the profile. Same way, before accepting the friend request from the world, please try to see the profile of the world. What it is, who made it. Whenever you try to find somebody's profile, any amount of information given looks very little. You try to look for only this much. No, this fellow has something to hide. And I find really funny. How will you gauge, what will you know about somebody based on the date of birth? Maximum you will have an idea about what is his age. Whether you should send the Namaste emblem or love emblem, that much you can make out. And that also you don't know whether it is true or false. Your stupid mind comes to conclusion and starts moving with the too little information. Even if you need to move along with your life, not forgetting that you are having only too little information, you need to dig out and get all the information, and after you receive the information, you should be ready to change, reinvent, re-strategize yourself, is seeking. Understand? The materialistic civilization never lets you sit back and look. If you are allowed to sit back and look, you are a dangerous person. You will find the shallowness of it. Sitting back and looking is what I call unclutching, meditation, seeking. Sitting back and looking, what far you are looking and what you are looking. Where are you looking? Are you looking in the right direction? What you are looking? These basic questions are enough. All the makeup of the world will disappear. The full makeup. If you go in the rain, the black will come to the white and white will go to the black. Means the hair which was dyed will become white, and the face which was painted with white will become dark because of the dye has come here. Exchange of color. I tell you, sit back and look, you will suddenly see what you are looking can never be delivered from whom you are looking and from where you are looking. That is why the materialistic society and its day-to-day routine is always constantly pushing you, never letting you sit back and look. Ramakrishna says again and again, once in a while you should withdraw from your office, house, everything. Sit back and look. I tell you, not once in a while, every night you have to withdraw, sit back and look at your whole life. What are you? What am I? What am I looking for? What I am looking for? Where I am looking for that? What I am looking for and where I am looking for that? From whom I am looking for? Am I going to get it? Coming back to the basic questions is seeking. Coming back to the basic questions is seeking. You may be running in any speed with your materialistic needs, demands, fears, greed, but retaining the capacity to reinvent yourself and re-strategize yourself with the conclusions of your seeking is keeping seeking alive. You might have established a business for 25 years. Suddenly your seeking tells you that is not the right field. As per the conclusions you arrive with your seeking, having the ability to just change, reinvent, re-strategize yourself with something new as per the conclusions of your seeking is keeping seeking alive. Ability to be liquid, ability to be alive, ability to be a seeker. Understand, I am not encouraging changing whatever you want based on your whims and fancies and your boredom. Many people in my ashram also want to change the department, sometimes change the ashram, sometimes change the organization itself out of their boredom, not out of their seeking. I am not talking about that. Please understand. Statutory warning. Smelling and smoking boredom may kill you once for all. Not just one body, many bodies yet to come. I should have something called boredom box. Like a cigarette pack, boredom pack. If you are feeling bored and entertaining boredom, allowing boredom, you are smoking boredom. Smoking boredom may be injurious to your birth and death cycle, and it may cause dangerous things to your consciousness. It may delay the birth and death cycle eternally. Cosmic disclaimer. It's cosmic disclaimer and cosmic warning. Understand? Seeking keeping the seeking alive is all Upanishads want to remind again and again and again in this 10th verse of Ishavasya Upanishad. Today's subject for Vakyartha Sadas, difference between reinventing yourself, re-strategizing yourself because of your seeking and trying to change because of your boredom. Studying difference between these two is the subject for Vakyartha Sadas today. Many people change job, change house, change car, change wife, change everything out of boredom. Now in US, one of my devotees introduced an elderly couple. The first introduction about them, Swamiji, they are great people. I just looked into him like a question, what all their achievements. For last 25 years they are married. No, that has become a great achievement. Come on, if you come to Indian village, every house is that only. 25 years they are married becomes a great achievement. Now, changing due to your boredom. Understand, changing due to your boredom is different. Reinventing and re-strategizing due to your seeking is different. Reinventing and re-strategizing due to the conclusions of your seeking is different from changing due to your boredom and pattern compulsions. Giving into your pattern compulsions, changing due to your boredom leads you to a deeper and deeper hell. Reinventing, re-strategizing due to your seeking leads you to enlightenment. So do Vakyartha Sadas. Do Vakyartha Sadas on. Am I changing due to boredom? Am I re-strategizing, reinventing out of my seeking? I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Advaita, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Nithyananda Dhyana Peetham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.